basketball on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the Indiana Pacers going up against the New York Knicks. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. Chance now to take a look at some of the steal numbers over the scope of the last few months for Josh Hart.
Defensively, he's really stepped it up over the past few months. You can see the jump in his steal numbers, and it hasn't been by accident. He's put in a ton of effort at the defensive end, and boy, is it paying off.
So the New York starting five. Jalen Brunson out there with Hart. Then there's Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. And for the Pacers, Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Nesmith in at the 3. And so off the tip, it's New York. And this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what'll happen with some of these young players. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Siakam outside. Oh, good on the triple. Brunson kicks to Hart. Outside, Towns. Brunson finds Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. New York moving it around. Here's Hart. His three-pointers off the mark. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. It's a three-point game. A nice shot by Nesmith.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Anunoby outside. Here's Hart. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Indiana's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Siakam for 3. Knicks with the rebound. Last time they met in New York.
And whether by design or by accident, they drew so many fouls in that game. Foul trouble for the other side became a huge issue.
And as a result, there was a blowout win. I mean, credit them for initiating contact and forcing the officials to make the calls.
And Clark, the debate around Karl Anthony Towns. Is he the greatest shooting big of all time?
Well, look, if you just want to go numbers, it's an emphatic yes. No 7-footer has ever shot it like Cat. Around 40% from 3 over his career. That's not just a 1 or 2 season deal. That's a multi-year career. So I say yes.
First free throw is good.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and Cat's is generally among the best in the league.
And so he hits both. Clark, these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
Here's Bridges. After Indiana gets the 3. Count it.
And so determined, Bridges finds a way to get the shot up and in. Now to the line.
Hey, Greg, since getting traded in 2023, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have exploded.
Yeah, Bridges, the main piece of that deal, sending Kevin Durant to the Suns. Mikal scored 26 a game down the stretch for Brooklyn that year, taking his game to another level.
Indiana's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Towns against Turner. Pass to Nesmith. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Knicks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Towns, a screen on Halliburton. Now, here's Bridges. He's covered closely from deep three-point land. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Fires the three. It's good from long range.
And this is what separates Siakam from other guys his size, the ball handling and that ability to stop and pop.
Brunson finds Anunoby. Outside, Towns. And it's sent back by Turner. Here's Anunoby. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Here's Nembhard. A shot off that time. Bridges with some nice defense. For Indiana, they come into this one following a loss to New York. Bridges a screen on Halliburton. Then Bridges jams it in.
Unbelievable. You think of Bridges as understated, not that flashy, and then he does that.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Pacers. They trail by 1. Siakam passes to Halliburton. There's the screen. Fires for 3. Unable to get that one. The Knicks have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Bridges kicks to Hart. Trains it from beyond the arc.
You know, confidence is a big part of success in the NBA, and when Hart is assertive like this, it helps him get going.
And Nembhard has it in the corner. Pass to Nesmith. And it's good off the back rim and in. Nesmith has got 5.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Bridges with the steal. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot. Here's Nembhard. Pass to Halliburton. The tray. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. In the corner, it's Bridges. Good on the 3-point shot. He's got 10.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Halliburton finds Turner. Now Nembhard. Now Nesmith. They really needed more from him in that loss to New York.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Now here's Brunson. Nembhard covering. Bridges outside. Out to Brunson. Clock at 4. Alley-oop try. Got a piece of it. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Knicks making a switch here. Robinson's checked in.
Mitchell Robinson.
Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Rick Carlisle.
We talked about facing a point guard like Jalen Brunson, and he told me Jalen's got a great sense for angles and knows how to attack if anyone's out of position. We have to stay disciplined on defense. Of course, Brunson will be the focus of their attention tonight. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
OG Anunoby.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for New York.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Deflects the pass. Here's Nesmith. Down it goes, his 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Brunson the pass to Hart. Brunson outside. The three. Here's Robinson. Can't get the reverse flush. Pacers trail by 5. Siakam outside. And he banks in the layup. Siakam's got his 3rd basket of the night.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Here's Brunson. The kick out to Towns. Pass to Hart. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Turner.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Halliburton against Hart. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point territory. That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots. Brunson with it. Halliburton picks him up. Tries to keep it alive. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brunson. Both teams deciding to change it up. Pacers trail by 3. At the elbow, Toppin. McConnell passes to Newton. Screen by Siakam from downtown. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. While we have a chance, let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season. Number 5, the Knicks.
It was really an impressive campaign for their bigs. And honestly, I think the whole team did a great job of getting bodies on bodies and controlling that defensive backboard.
The Pacers making a switch here. Shepard's checked in. And New York with a change here, too. White's checked in. Outside Mathurin. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
McBride finds Wright. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
And let's take a look now. Pascal Siakam's numbers. Great showing for him last season. Averaged 21 points a game. 7 rebounds and 4 assists. And he was their top scorer throughout last season.
Well, his teammates knew whenever they really needed a basket, just look his way.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Robinson comes in for Achua. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Wright. It's stolen by Mathurin. And a fast break now for the Pacers. And it's Shamet with the rebound.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
That free throw, no good. Cherish Walker, he's checked in for the Pacers. And he's good on the second. And here are the Pacers now. 4-point game. And here's McConnell. Nothing on the board. Siakam, right side. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
And that shot was well contested, but Siakam's just too tricky for it. He puts his skills to work and able to get to the basket.
Now here's Towns. He picked up 24 points in their last one against Indiana. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's McBride. And again, it's the Knicks missing. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 2. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The Knicks shooting only around 32% so far in this one. The offense looking a bit off kilter. After exploding onto the NBA radar in 2019, Siakam Clark has been a sure thing on offense.
Well, you know what you're going to get from Pascal Siakam. I mean, whether it's in the open floor or in the half-court sets, he's a guy you can count on delivering when you give him the ball in those situations. His offense never takes a night off.
Here's Robinson. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. Towns for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Towns has got 5.
It's a real challenge, a major challenge to face a big man who can shoot like Towns can. He stretches the floor as well as any big guy in the league.
Now, here's Siakam. He had 15 points last outing.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Towns, no luck. Pacers trail by 3. Inside, Towns with the steal. Now, here's Shamet. Tight defense on him. Toppin against Towns. And that one is off.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Knicks lead by 3. Live from Cambridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And when you consider how the Knicks are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
They've got T.J. McConnell. Toppin is out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Bryant in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Now, here's Bridges. And he drives in. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. Now, here's Shamet. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First in scoring, and they were #1 in field goal percentage. Their shot selection a major focus for this group, and more often than not, it was going to be their O that propelled them to victory.
And having the best offense in the league last season, they were an opponent that no team wanted to face. And the first one drops.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
Both good from the line that time.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Now, here's Halliburton. Still without a basket. Toppin finds Mathurin. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
Here is Robinson. Pass to Bridges. Got a hand on it. Now, here is Halliburton. Covered by Achua. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Halliburton. Offensive rebound. New York leading by 6. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Crafty move. And he lays it up and in. Bridges has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Halliburton for 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
Halliburton, a really good knockdown shooter, which adds great value to this offense.
Drives to the hoop. McBride passes to Robinson. Shamet on the wing. He's covered by McConnell. Here's Bridges, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. 21 points for Mikal Bridges.
One tough customer. Bridges fighting for the basket in close.
Up top, Bryant. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring teams. #1, the Pacers.
Yeah, #1 in the league in terms of points per game a season ago. They play as a team, just really unselfish in terms of their brand of basketball.
The free throw drops for Bryant. Indiana making some changes. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for TJ McConnell. Both free throws good for Bryant.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Driving in, and it's sent back by Bryant. And it's out of bounds, and they say last touch by Bryant. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. When to rise up and swat that one away.
The Pacers making a switch here. Toppin's checked in. Pass to Datier. There's a good screen. Pulls it up. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Pacers trail by 7. Nembhard the pass to Toppin. Now here is Halliburton. Payne covering. And here is Turner. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Halliburton. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Lets it go from deep, and he's good on the 3-ball. Halliburton's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for Indiana. Payne dishes to Robinson. Here's McBride. Nembhard covering, and McBride gets it to go.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
And there's the call on Miles McBride. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Pacers. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. And Aaron Nesmith subbed in for Benedict Mathurin. Anunoby, he's checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for Cameron Payne. It's good. Nembhard's got 5 points so far. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
It's T-shirt time, everyone. Get out right now.
Stats for Tyrese Halliburton. Last season, he played outstanding. Around 20 points per game last season. 11 assists and 4 rebounds. And really, he sets the table for this team with his playmaking.
Unselfish, at times to a fault. He just makes everybody around him better.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They lead by 4. Shoots over Nembhard. New York, no good that time either.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now, here is Halliburton. 8 points his last outing. Missed that one. Still looking for his shot. Just 2 for 9. Tyrese Halliburton is flat out special, Clark. Yeah, you say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers, outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, a better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is.
Robinson with the block. Anunoby outside to the left side wing. Here's Brunson. The rebound by Turner.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
Halliburton against Anunoby. Pass to Nembhard. From past the arc. It's hauled in by Achua. The Knicks leading by 6. Anunoby kicks to Brunson. Oh, Brunson good from range.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
Siakam a screen on Brunson. Siakam outside. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Knicks have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. Puts it up from 12, and it's Brunson missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Halliburton finds Nembhard. Out to the wing. Siakam for three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists now in this one. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Your Pacers Bridges and crew are bringing the heat. Now at midcourt.
Checked in for Halliburton. Then for the Knicks, Towns, he's checked in for Robinson. Bridges comes in for Achua. And it's Josh Hart in for Miles McBride. Out of bounds, Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of it.
And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Brunson. He's coming off an excellent season. 4th in scoring, and his passing skills were on full display all year. He ranked among the top 15 in assists.
And clearly one of the dominant scorers we have in this league. His top 5 ranking last year puts him right there in the ranks of the elite. Now here's Brunson. A 32-point game for him in the win against Indiana.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
And here's McConnell. After Jalen Brunson getting his shot to go from deep. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pacers trail by 9. Back to Siakam. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Oh, the numbers speak for themselves. Siakam showing great versatility on the offensive end.
Brunson the pass to Towns. Towns sets the pick for Hart. Back to Towns. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
That's just a difficult assignment. I mean, having to guard Towns in that area, he's always going to find a way to get his shot off clean.
Pass to Nesmith. Now McConnell. Brunson covering. Back to Nesmith. And a miss there on the triple. New York leading by 9. Here's Bridges. Good work defensively by Turner.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Now, here's Siakam. 16 points for him. Turner with a screen on Anunoby. Just 5 to shoot. Siakam misses. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. That one good for 2. Bridges has got 23.
It seems like Bridges' confidence just grows every year, taking it right to the defender.
Now, here's Siakam. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And that one drops for him.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Anunoby outside. Hart with the screen for Anunoby. From the arc. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Now here's Towns. 7 points in the game. Buries the long-range jumper.
Boy, are they shooting the three extremely well this quarter. My, throwing some gas on the fire for sure.
He takes it in. Good. Nembhard's got 7.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Brunson the pass to Towns. Brunson sends a screen for Towns. A three-pointer off the mark.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Nembhard the pass to Siakam. Shoots over Anunoby. Misses the baby hook. And the first half is now in the books. It's the Knicks. They're up by 10. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Here with Tom Thibodeau. Coach, what has gone well for your team in the first half?
Started making plays, play unselfishly, force the defense to shift, attack, get downhill, then make a play.
Your guys followed the instructions to the letter. Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the New York Knicks.
When you take care of the boards, usually things turn out well, unless you're getting shot out the gym.
Which hasn't happened yet.
And guys, let's take a moment to recognize the top performer for each squad thus far.
When you've got two great players going at it like this, buckle up. It's an adventure. I'm telling you, I think the second half, one will emerge as the top dog. Woof, woof.
Woof, woof.
Two big dogs at the top of the food chain going at it here.
Woof, woof, woof.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Pacers trail by 10. Setting the floor for the Knicks. They've got Hart. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. They set the pick. Halliburton for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Halliburton's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Pacers. Anunoby outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Halliburton finds Siakam. Nembhard with it. Turner with a screen on Hart. Nembhard the pass to Turner. Lays it up off the glass.
Exceptional skills for Turner down in the paint. This guy, I think, has the potential to be a dominant player inside for a lot of years.
Last season, Miles Turner became the Pacers' all-time leader in block shots.
That's a pretty impressive feat when you consider some of the Pacers who played there historically. Jermaine O'Neal, Rick Smith, Roy Hibbert. Come on now. Great work by Miles Turner. So we need to give him his flowers now, and I think he's going to continue to add to that shot block total.
Now, here's Siakam. He's got 16. Pass to Nembhard. Offline with his 3. The Knicks leading by 5. Bridges outside. Down low, Towns. Pacers with the rebound.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
Here's Nembhard. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Just 5 on the clock. Turner for 3. Trains the three-pointer. Turner's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Brunson kicks to Hart. Pass to Anunoby. They could use a bucket. Nembhard grabs the board.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
He gets it in there.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Bridges. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen. You show us your best moves. Let's go. Everybody get down.
With the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard to show us the league's best shooting teams last season. Number 1, the Pacers.
They were remarkable in terms of their efficiency on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, they did a great job of finding the open man and working for great looks. Really just an unselfish group.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Turner with the steal. Siakam with it, Hart covering. Siakam's shot is off. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Siakam finds Halliburton. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Halliburton's got the lead up to 2 now for the Pacers.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Anunoby outside. Bridges outside. Pass to Hart. They need this. Nailed from three-point land. Hart's got 6 points.
And they get one. Now, 1 of 5 here. It's third.
Now, Nembhard. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. And the Pacers lead by 1.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Bridges attacking.
Second and second chance points. And they also are top 5 in rebounding. That was really a strength of this group all season.
And the defensive ranking, GA, you brought up right near the top of the league. They had attitude at that end of the floor.
Shooting for New York.
Shooting 2.
Mikal Bridges. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Siakam outside. Siakam, a screen on Bridges. Back to Siakam. Shoots the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Siakam's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
From 20 feet out, Brunson, good. And so it's Indiana with it. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Here's Siakam, 21 points in the game. No good on the three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Turner with the steal. Anunoby against Siakam. It's rebounded by Brunson. New York trailing. Bridges outside. And it's sent back by Turner.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. The Knicks making the shot. Now, here's Nesmith. He has 7. Shot clock at 5. Here's Nembhard. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. Hart, that's good. Hart's got 8.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Now, here's Halliburton. 13 points in the game. And there's a whistle. It goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Indiana. And then for New York, Robinson's checked in for Josh Hart. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Turner for 3. No good that time. New York's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Anunoby. Bridges against Siakam. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Turner. Indiana trailing here. Here's Nembhard. That's good. He's 5 for 9. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Here's McBride. He's covered by Halliburton. Knocks down the 3 ball. McBride's got his second basket of the night.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Mathurin for 3. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Offensive rebound. The kick out to Anunoby. Some nice passing by New York here. Bridges misses. Indiana's gone 3 of 7 from 3-point range here in quarter number 3. Halliburton passes to Turner. Towns with the defensive effort. The Knicks with the lead. McBride with the ball. He's got 5. Now Nembhard with the shot. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Up top, Anunoby. Defended by Mathurin. Anunoby passes to McBride. The kick out to Anunoby. 5 to shoot. Here's Bridges. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Bridges has got 26.
And for the night, Bridges is cooking with grease and showing no signs of slowing down.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks?
Well, you know, in some circles, this is an unpopular point, but there can be value in taking the mid-range shot. This team is certainly proving that tonight.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that 3-ball for these guys.
That free throw good from Turner.
And, you know, because Turner is such a good free throw shooter for his position, defenses really can't send him to the line too often. He'll make them pay.
Obi Toppin's checked in for the Pacers. Then for the Knicks, Achua comes in for OG Anunoby. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Mikal Bridges. Both free throws good from Turner.
Yeah, you know, he's become a solid big man in this league. Miles Turner understands his role and is starring in it and does a really good job, I think, playing to his strengths.
McBride with the ball. Nembhard covering. Toppin with the steal. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. And finished off by Halliburton.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales. Really good job on the inside that time. I mean, he had to work for that rebound. He got it done.
Here's Mathurin, covered by Achua. Turner with a screen for Mathurin for the lead. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Pretty easy to get excited about Benedict Mathurin's potential. He's got a high motor and a terrific set of athletic skills and the ability to knock it down.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
You know, when you think about Mathurin, his scoring ability really jumps out at you. You got to be excited about his future.
Siakam is checked in for Indiana. T.J. McConnell comes in for Andrew Nembhard. Mathurin hits them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Now, here's Shamet, guarded closely. Towns looking around. Robinson finds Shamet. Just 5 to shoot, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assists. Robinson's got his 3rd assist on the night. Halliburton outside. It's stolen.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's McBride. 5 points in the game. Pass to Robinson. Back to Shamet. Towns a screen on McConnell. Shamet. And the 3 off target. Indiana's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Here's Halliburton. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. McBride with the ball. Shamet kicks to Achua. To the inside. Here's McBride. Misses from short range. Pacers shooting it well here in the 3rd, about 50%. 1:09 left in the 3rd. Here's McConnell. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. McConnell's got his 1st points of the night. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Shamet the pass to McBride. Toppin against Towns. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That's his 1st foul.
And the turnovers will kill you. I mean, that's been their undoing thus far.
Yeah, they came in strong, but all those mistakes have caused them to fall behind right now.
Thomas Bryant is checked in for Halliburton. Indiana leading. Here's Mathurin. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
It's Robinson, top of the key. New York moving the ball around. Shamet. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Shoot 2.
That free throw good from Shamet. And he makes both free throws. Indiana's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's McConnell. Robinson with the block. Here's Dadier. Top and covering. A nice shot by Dadier.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Knicks lead by 1. Live from Cambridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Dan, he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. We'll be topping out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And there's Bryant, and it's McConnell in at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Shamet, and it's sent back by Bryant. McConnell scanning the floor. Pass to Halliburton. Mathurin for 3. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's McBride. He's covered by Halliburton. To the paint, here's Robinson, and it's Robinson with the jam.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Halliburton outside. Robinson with the block. And they get it back. Toppin good. The Knicks with the lead. To the middle. A nice shot by Dadier.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
McConnell kicks to Halliburton. Here's the 3. Knicks with the rebound. Robinson's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Pass to Shamet. Right wing, 3-pointer. Dadier's shot is off. And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Pacers. It's a 3-point game. To the inside, here's Bryant, and Bryant throws it down.
No way Halliburton was going to sleep on that one. I mean, he's too good at reading the defense.
Shamet the pass to Robinson. Halliburton outside. Over McBride. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Knicks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Mathurin, good.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Shamet kicks to Achua. Here's Jadier, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Pacers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Inside. And a fast break now for New York. Takes it off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. And Indiana making a change here. Nemhard's checked in, and a switcher also for New York. Brunson's checked in.
At the line, for the Pacers, T.J. McConnell. 1 shot.
McConnell, no good on the free throw. For New York, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Stolen by Robinson. Here's Shamet. Misses the 3.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Pass to Bryant. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. New York's gone 0 of 3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Indiana's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Now, Nemhard. At the elbow, it's Bryant. In the corner, it's Toppin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And for the Knicks, they're shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Pass to Shamet. New York, no good that time either. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Hits it from three-point range.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Here's McBride. Pacers with the rebound.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Back to Halliburton. Pass to Nemhard. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
It's intercepted. Jacks up a 3. Robinson pulls it in. Knicks trail by 6. And here's Brunson. Shoots over Nemhard. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. McConnell against Brunson. Now here's McConnell. Pass to Halliburton. 6 to shoot. For 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Shamet's got 5 rebounds tonight. From deep, Brunson drills the three-pointer.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the 3. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's not taking any chances. It wants to huddle him up right away. Some changes for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Thomas Bryant. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. And Aaron Nesmith subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And a new group in for the Knicks. Towns, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Achua. Mikal Bridges checked in for Landry Shamet. And Hart subbed in for Miles McBride. For three, Siakam cans it from downtown. Siakam's got 24 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And it's Halliburton missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Yes, Smith. This one for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Bridges misses. Pacers leading by 6. Halliburton with it. Brunson picks him up. Halliburton with it. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got 6 rebounds now in the game. On the wing, Bridges, covered by Siakam. And it's sent back by Turner.
Miles Turner denying another one of the league's best shot blockers year in and year out.
That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Turner's got the lead up to 9 now for the Pacers. Now, here's Bridges. Neesmith covering. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Aaron Neesmith.
And Bridges is a crafty player, knows how to draw whistles and get to that line.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Bridges. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Siakam outside. Towns against Turner. Pass to Nembhard. Towns comes with a double team. No one near Turner as he lets it go. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Lets it go. Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut down to 5 on the bucket from Towns.
Big bucket for him there. Towns happy to put the team on his broad back when he's needed most.
And a wide open look for Siakam. And the 3 ball is good. Siakam's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for Indiana. Brunson with a head of steam, and it's sent back by Turner. Siakam looking around. Turner finds Nembhard. Now, here is Halliburton. Lets it go with a 3. And the Pacers another 3.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the 4th period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Oh, staying strong inside. Brunson going right into the coverage to get the call.
Second team foul. At the line for the Knicks, Jalen Brunson. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
And one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Indiana leading by 9. Halliburton passes to Siakam. Puts one up from 19. It's rebounded by New York.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
The Pacers shooting about 43% here in the fourth quarter. And finished off by Siakam.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Here's Brunson. The shot misses. Good D by Siakam. The Pacers shooting reasonably well, 45%. There's 1:17 left to play in the final quarter. Clock at 6. Pass to Turner. Nembhard with it. Fires the 3. No good on that one. Here's Anunoby. A three-pointer is right on target.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Out to the right wing. Now, Nembhard. Siakam with it. Launches it. Rebounded by Hart. Brunson scanning the floor.
And Brunson, a very physical player, someone that understands how to bait defenders into fouling.
Shooting for New York, Jalen Brunson at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 7. And so he makes both from the line. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Superb anticipation on that rejection, and that'll allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
35 seconds left in the fourth. Halliburton is doubled. Turner passes to Nesmith, and an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Pacers, Aaron Nesmith, 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. A deep 3 from Towns. Nesmith, the pass to Halliburton. So it's Indiana picking up the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it mattered most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Pascal Siakam.